Namaste, dear listeners, and welcome to the IWA channel Astro In with Abhi, Oneness in Astrology and Spirituality, bringing in awareness by Abhi. If you haven't as yet, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like and share button so that my content can reach as many people as possible. I thank you all for your questions that you've given me. Whilst I was away, I've received 15 messages or actually 15 questions. But the moment I got back, there's over 50. So I thank you in advance for your questions and also for the amount of questions that are yet to come through. This is very good for you guys, the public out there who are seeking divine truth. What is divine truth? It's truth about your true self. Why I call it divine? Because you are spirit, I am spirit. We are part of the divine, like droplets to the cosmic ocean, like sparks to the actual flame itself. Now, this question is coming from a religious person. Again, Abhi, I've seen one of your TikTok posts. Please, can you do a podcast explaining the sacred oil and how can this be used to become enlightened? What is the benefits of the sacred oil if used correctly? Okay, so obviously, I'm talking from awareness by Abhi. This is my awareness. Dear listeners, I am a spiritualist. I'm an astrologist. I'm a monologist. I'm a karmic astrologist. I'm a numerologist. I'm a seer. There's different things that I practice. And at the same time, fundamentally, I'm just you. I'm part of Supreme Consciousness. However, I'm a life part number 7. So I am a born seeker. I'm not a believer. For a believer is somebody who does not know. And a seeker is somebody who's seeking ultimate truth. Now, that's me. So, I'm going to explain what the sacred oil is, and I'm going to explain to you how astrology is encoded in your religious books. And they want you to not believe in astrology because if you understand the science of astrology, you would not need these big preachers out there that is going to lead you in turmoil or keep you under control. They don't want you when this when religions has been created, when various religions has been created, it was created to keep you in a very low frequency so that you do not use your inner self, your God within you. They have taught you to externalize a God that is sitting somewhere up in heaven, but it's not the case. So I'm going to explain to you how to realize a God within you and what the sacred oil is using astrological terms. And you will find it in your religious books as well. The sacred oil and the alchemy of the moon inside your body is a sacred substance, which is the Christ oil. This is a Christ oil. It's a sacred oil. It's produced in your solar plexus at the bottom of your lower spine. Now, the root of your being, it's the root chakra or the sacral chakra. They call it sacral because it's sacred. Every 29.5 days, the moon aligns with your sun sign. Then the oil begins its journey, the divine pilgrimage. This is the divine pilgrimage. It's not some physical pilgrimage that you need to do externally. Now, the ancient people knew this. They were always following lunar cycles for internal alchemy. Everything is internal, dear viewers, dear listeners. The sacred oil travels up the spine, rising your up your cerebral spinal fluid. Now, in your spine, you've got cerebral fluid. That's the river, your inner river of life. The oil can only complete its journey if you preserved its energy by abstaining from sex, conscious eating solar powered foods, which is vegetables and fruit. When you waste life force, you burn the oil before it can rise. If you honor the divine drop of potential every month, it climbs the vertebra by vertebra towards the brain, reaching the medulla oblongata, crossing over into the cerebellum, where it goes into the Golgotha, the tomb, where it rests for 3 days. And if it's not lost on the third day, it resurrects. It enters the cerebellum, the upper room, and lightens up the optic thalamus, unlocking wisdom and insight. This is why we fast. We abstain from lower foods. Lower foods are carcass, animal foods. And I've done a separate podcast on eating meat, why it's not good for you. Because it's got karmic memory. It's got a lot of karmic memory. When that meat you eat, before it's killed, it's in fear. It's becomes poisonous. It holds your spirit down. It suppresses your oil down. You in consciousness, you are living a very low state of consciousness because it's suppressing you. It's keeping you in fear, lust, envy, hatred, animosity, greed, anxiety. And now when you abstain from such foods and you preserve your sacred oil by not wasting your sperms as a man, you're preserving that oil. That oil itself is the force of life. It helps you to see, it helps you to attain divine sight. Therefore, we call it the sacred oil. And it's inside your body. When you waste your life force, you weaken that oil, you diminish it. Therefore, it doesn't even enter the head. Most of the people, that oil is destroyed within the body. It doesn't even move up, maybe the fourth chakra. In fact, most people, it doesn't even get to move into the third chakra, which is your solar plexus. Most of the people, that oil gets dried up in the first and second chakra, the root and the sacral chakra. This is why people are living in these two dimensions. But once you preserve it, vertebra by vertebra, this oil travels up the 33 vertebras. This is the Jacob's ladder that they talk about in the Bible. It's not some ladder. This is up the vertebra, the stairway to heaven. Heaven is the pineal gland. When it's stimulated through preservation of your oil, this is enlightenment. This is the consciousness, Krishna consciousness. This is a Christ consciousness. This is a oneness with your higher power. I'm talking from experience. This is why I do not eat carcass food. I do not eat meat. If I have to eat it, I cleanse myself very quickly from it. I go into deep meditation the day I eat it. If I have to. Nobody's saying you're not to eat it, but there's a consequence if you eat it. Look at every people that do eat it. Look at the state of consciousness that they are. And look at the people who are doing bhakti yoga or sadhana and are vegetarians and see their consciousness. All right, so I hope I've done. I'm not going to go too deep into this here. It's going to branch out into other aspects, the tree of life, the wisdom of life. I'm going to do this on separate channels, separate podcasts. But for now, I hope this answers your questions. I hope it answers your question, Trevor. So thank you very, very much, dear listeners. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you can like and obviously comment if you love the podcast, and share this to people who you think would definitely benefit from it. It's time that we allow ourselves the opportunity to break free from the shackles, and the shackles are coming from you. You shackle your own self through limiting beliefs. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Hanuman. Om Namah Shivaya, Hari Bol, and goodbye.